Thank you for tuning in to my Food and Truth show. My name is Brandy. If you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel, Brandy 724. So today I am going to talk about my love of comfort food, which is macaroni and cheese. Thanksgiving is around the corner, and some of you guys are probably wondering what should you make for Thanksgiving, like for side dishes, things like that. You might have a friend who happens to be vegan, or someone who is a dairy-free, family member who is also that as well. So if you need some ideas for like vegan and dairy-free side dishes, I'm willing to help you with that. I enjoyed making macaroni and cheese growing up. First, when I was a baby, I used to eat like Kraft macaroni and cheese out of a box, that blue box that you just add like water and butter to it. And later on, when I was a teenager, I went to my grandma's house. The first thing that I do, I go to her kitchen, and she always cooking something every time when I go over there. And she was standing over the stove, and she had this saucepan in front of her, and she would melt like butter, and she would like swirl around in the saucepan. And I would watch her, and she would like take a measuring cup, and she takes maybe like a fourth of a cup of flour, and then pour it into a butter, and she's mixing it all together. And I asked her, "What are you making?" It's something that I've never seen before. So it's actually a roux, and she told me that she's making a white sauce. And then she grabs like a cup of milk, and she poured it into the roux, and just keeps doing it up until like 5 minutes, and it thickens. And she would already have like a colander of pasta cooled already in the sink, so she will grab that and pour it into a casserole dish, and she takes the finished white sauce, and she will add cheese to it to make it creamy and tasty. And then she takes that cheese sauce and combine it with the pasta, and then she would set it on the table and put a lid on top of it, and just wait until closer to when it's time to put it in the oven. That's when I learned how to make homemade macaroni and cheese, and as years go by, I've learned there are different ways of making macaroni and cheese. And I even made macaroni and cheese with feta cheese in it, or for the topping, like the breadcrumbs, I've used croutons for that. So I'm always recreating macaroni and cheese. I just love macaroni and cheese. And so I have created vegan macaroni and cheese that I would like to share this recipe with you guys. So first off, we will need to cut our vegetables. I have yellow potatoes, I have onions, garlic cloves, butternut squash, and carrots. So first I'm going to peel the skin off the carrots. The thing about my grandma, she was the sweetest person on earth, and I've learned a lot from her. She taught me, to be strong and to be kind to others, and have compassionate for other people. So you want to make sure you cut your vegetables into smaller pieces, so that way when you toss it into the boiling water, it will cook faster. You want to make sure they're all same size and uniform. So here's my carrots, about a fourth of a cup of diced carrots. And same thing for butternut squash. And I have 2 pots of my boiling water back there on the stove. One is for the pasta and one is for the vegetables. Okay, I have my butternut squash cut, and you will need about 1 cup of yellow potatoes. So peel the skin off. If you have vegetable peeler, that works fine. I'm just used to doing this because I see my grandma do this all the time in her kitchen. And then a second potato. Okay, and dice this. As you can see, you don't see any processed cheese on this counter. And you're probably wondering, how do I make it cheesy? I'll get to that. Make sure that you keep your fingers away from the blade. Okay, so I have my potatoes cut, and next is the whole onion. You just need like about half of onion. Okay. Okay. Cut it in half. Okay, so we are going to drop all of this into a boiling water. Okay. So you want to grab a garlic clove. I will put like 3 garlic cloves in the boiling water with the other vegetables. I love garlic. I always like to keep my counter, my prep area clean. It just makes it easier. Okay, I'm going to drop 3 garlic cloves. Okay. I'm going to discard this into the trash. Okay, next, I have a bowl of macaroni elbow pasta. I'm going to add this to salted boiling water. So the bowl should take about 10 minutes, total of 10 minutes cooking time. Okay, macaroni pasta is done. Heading over to the sink. You want to be sure that you are cooling it off so that way it stops the cooking process. You want to cook it to al dente, means bone to bite. So the pasta is cooling down a bit. Sit for a couple minutes. Oh yeah. This is done. Okay. Here's my blender. So what you want to do is you want to slot the vegetables into the blender. Actually, what I'm going to do is just add all of it into the blender since it has some liquid in it as well. Okay. Next step is to add nutritional yeast, which kind of makes your sauce taste similar to cheese. So I have about close to half a cup of nutritional yeast. Okay. And I have my cashew nuts, which is supposed to add like creaminess and richness to the sauce. And here are my spices. I have kosher salt, paprika, garlic, salt, and kosher salt, and black pepper. So I'm going to add to the rest of it in this blender. Set it over here. Put the top on. You want to puree. I will add coconut. You want to make sure you pick up light coconut milk since it's lower in saturated fats. If you buy cream of coconut milk, it's much higher. Let's shake this first. I'm going to pour half of a can at a time until you reach to your desired consistency of the sauce. Scrape around. It's starting to look like a cheese sauce. Stir it one more time. Grab a spoon. I always taste my sauce, just make sure it's seasoned well. It is so good. Good. Okay. I have my baking dish. Cool pasta. Just gonna add three-fourths of it. Pour the sauce into the baking dish. Okay, I have my breadcrumbs. And I season it with salt, garlic, paprika, and black pepper. And I have my melted butter. Sprinkle on top. Okay. Put the lid on top. And rinse my hand off a bit. You set your oven temperature at 350 degrees and bake for 40 minutes. It's been 40 minutes since the mac and cheese been in the oven, so it's time to take this out. Now ready to try. You can see the top is all golden brown. Okay. Oh my goodness, let's try this. Ooh. I have my bowl here. Spoon. Ooh, smells so good. I need a little bit of garnish here. A little parsley here. Alright, I'm gonna give it a bite. This is so good. So flavorful. Seasoned well, it smells good, it's so good. Oh my god. So I just want to say thank you for tuning in to my show, Through and Through Show. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, Brandy 724, so you can watch my other episodes. I'm sharing recipes all on there. Have a great day. Bye.